on me. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now, there is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now, there is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Gen X Dave, back with another episode of Gen X and Beyond while I get my two bonehead co-hosts in here. And Dan keeps backing his ass out. Dan, stop fucking around,
What
dude.
is going on with the control board?
Jesus Christ.
Trying to turn my music off because I'm sick of hearing two songs at once, and next thing I know, there's fucking weird shit all over the screen. Dave's waving like a bamboo in the fucking backstage
I'm like,
screen.
what the fuck y'all doing? Leave the shit alone. You know?
Fucking
It's
Riverside.
terrible fucking open, man. I swear. Bad, dude.
Yeah,
See,
we're gonna
told
get
you, ladies and
copyright
gentlemen,
strike for
told
that.
you, ladies and gentlemen, we are not professionals in this. We don't claim to be, so
And if y'all are just hearing us start talking out of the middle fucking nowhere and there actually was no music, yeah, that's our copyrighted material that was on there. That's not ours. It's from YouTube. What's that song, Dave?
is Jesus Jones right here, right now.
Watching the world wake up from history.
Yep.
Yeah, so y'all, if you didn't hear that song, that's why, because YouTube's ID system likes to I don't know, we can't react to a song for some reason. Like there's a million YouTubers that literally just play songs and make funny faces and talk about it when it's done, and they get away with that shit. But we throw a couple songs up in our shit, and suddenly our whole podcast is taken down until we delete it.
Or we fight it, which this last one I fought and we won within a week. It was back up.
Oh, it didn't take no 30 days like they
No,
say?
no.
Okay, so when it
was
says
only a week.
30 days, I just assumed they were going to give the original content creators the full 30 days before they put it up.
And probably
That's-
unless they got back to them before then.
And I'm sorry if y'all see me fucking eating. It's because I've been at work for 12 hours. I forgot my food here at the house.
We're not
I'm eating some
professionals.
tacos.
Oh,
You think we're in
Well,
some
you
fucking
know what?
million dollar board meeting or something?
you know what?
You don't even
There
get
are
paid
some
for this
people
shit,
that
guys.
pay to watch people eat.
We're investing our time.
If y'all want to pay to watch me eat, I'll be more than obliged to fucking help you out with that. But
I don't
I don't
want
Yeah,
to pay to watch
check
you
out
eat.
genxdave.onlyfans.com.
www.onlyfans.com/at Gen X Dave.
Oh,
eating
Dave
tacos.
corrected me on the format. Oh, sounds like somebody's been on OnlyFans.
That's what I forgot to do.
Well, bitch.
OnlyFans?
No, we're not joking. Dave literally does food porn on OnlyFans. Like
No,
you
I
just
don't.
watch him stuff his
Do
face.
OnlyFans?
Just he eats donuts. He's like licking the
No, I
out
don't.
of that shit. Like you like that? Spend $5 to see the cream on my face.
Oh my God. This fucking dude. I swear to God. Oh my God. Mocha, you stop your laughing, shinless list.
We're not professionals.
And we're not laughing at you. We're
Bullshit.
laughing
You're a
with
fucking
you.
liar, bro. I
No,
know
we're
you
laughing at
way
the
better
people
than
who
that.
pay
I'm
you.
not laughing.
I'm laughing at the people who pay you to watch
Well,
you eat.
here, pay to watch me eat this fucking high grade lemon drop.
Yeah, right there, guys.
Gummy.
Click on the link.
Yep.
Buy Dave some more snacks
Look,
and the bowl.
lemon head gummy.
Nice.
Buy
Oh,
him some
This
Taco
let me
gummy
see
Bell.
your
has
lemon
got.
head gummy, and I match you lemon maraschino bowl.
This has.
32% hybrid.
Help the family buy some Taco Bell.
Fuck that! I make my own tacos way better than Taco Bell. At least you ain't got to run to the border for this one.
No, but you might want to.
I don't know why I waste my green giving the camera a shotgun. It's not like you guys can smell it or taste it or
Hey, it's
not
your
waste
loss, not mine.
it. Yeah. I mean, it's a big bowl. It holds like almost an eighth, so it's so hard to cash that by myself. I really need
Jesus.
somebody, a co-host, like right here, like ride or die chick right here. Hey, where you at?
I was gonna say, is she in the other room, bro? Huh. Jesus Christ, my man. Remind everybody, do not get Dan high before the show starts. This is how he acts.
Hey, remember everybody, our women aren't sitting around listening and watching us. That's
No,
how much
Moken's
people
is,
give a fuck
because I
about
know
what we
Beth is
think.
right next to Moken
Well,
right
that's only
now.
because they're in the same room. She's
Hi,
probably on her
Beth.
phone,
Hi.
delving
See,
into
there you go.
something.
Boom.
You're not paying attention to
See?
every word, are
See,
you?
Moken? I pay attention to my girl. Unlike you.
So we're sorry. We're sorry Moken keeps you off camera like that, but you still have to participate.
I'm in my nightgown. I don't want to be on.
I thought we talked about this. You were supposed to wear nightgowns around me, sweatpants around him. Yeah.
My gummy.
What are you
No.
talking about? Like, as soon as they turn off the camera, she's going to put on the pink.
No, the camera goes off. Moken goes on wild. She's going to be sleeping. Unless she decides to watch Moken play World of Wetcraft.
No, I'm not.
The World of Warcraft.
Nope. Ain't happening.
Oh my
It's
God.
World of Trash Crap.
Oh.
I,
I don't know what
I
you
gotta
have
get up
against
early
the
in the morning.
game.
And the hit, oh, there it goes out in the left field. Oh, it's a
Yeah,
foul
yep,
ball.
yep. Foul ball.
It might
What do
go
you
all
have
the
against the
foul.
game? Or
What?
what do you have against the game?
I don't have time for it. And it's
I
pretty
mean, we have
trash.
an hour.
The fact they get paid millions of dollars to do something we do for fun growing up, and then they go on strike because they're not making enough millions
Yeah,
of dollars.
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Oh, cry baby.
like, and the end result wasn't the tickets got cheaper. The end result was the people who had the fans to support them still, you're still charging a shit ton for tickets.
Did you know what I did earlier today, Dan?
Hmm.
I started a live stream while I was
Yeah.
at
Oh
work
yeah,
this
Miggy's
morning,
show.
and I played Miggy's show. Yeah,
Actually, I did. I
the
watched.
one that me and you was on.
Yeah, I watched it.
What'd you think of it? Good show in general.
It was alright.
No. No. Go
I
away.
should get on there and count how many times Dan cut me off,
Ah,
and then play how
every
many.
time I cut you off every time.
Yep, I didn't even get a word in edgewise.
uh,
That's ill mannered.
But that's
oh,
fine. I let
but
Dan do
we've
the. I
already had
let
that exact
Dan do
same
all that. So I was
conversation
like,
on this podcast multiple times. I didn't feel like we needed to have it over again. I was trying to cut right to the meat and potatoes of the argument
well, the
because
one I
all that
really
other
wanted to answer,
like
the question I really wanted to answer and get through was why, you know, when he asked about how long we've been doing the podcast and why, I really wanted to finish that, and then somehow it
oh.
got flipped to something else, and then fucking all hell broke loose.
Was that me? Because the only time I consciously interrupted you was when we were talking about the whole trans thing.
No, I thank you for stepping in on that, by the way.
Uh huh.
You know, I don't give a fuck. I was just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same today as I did yesterday, and I'll feel the same way tomorrow. No matter what Miggy's thoughts and opinions are of Donald Trump and this staff, that doesn't make me hate him or dislike him or never want to fucking have anything to do with
Right.
him or anything like that. We're brothers in the same fight. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm. So,
still
and
welcome.
I
He's
really
still
hope he
welcome to
does
my
not.
barbecue pit. You know what I'm saying?
I hope he does not wander over to Mexico for a long period like he's talking about, because you know, I don't know if his content would stay the same, but I don't know. He's been on. Him and his lawyer friend have been on for 6, 7 years now, and
It's legal in Mexico, ain't it?
yeah, it's legal there. I'm just not one. I'm wondering if he would still even continue the show if he went down there. I don't know.
I think what he's trying to do is really, see what he could get from his dispensary in Pekin, which is
Yeah,
really cool that he is doing that.
see, he's concerned. I think. I don't know
On cam. On cam. We didn't see that bite.
what. Oh, oh, Mokin's one of your paid subscribers, huh?
He better fucking click on that goddamn QR code right there and send me $10.
I
These
didn't
bites
even
ain't
get to
free.
see the bite.
11
These bites
11, make
ain't
a
free.
wish. 11 11, y'all. East
Hmm.
Coast, make a wish. It's still 11 11 for y'all. You just got another hour before your clock proves it.
It's 11:11 somewhere.
Right here. And you're all with me. So even though you're physically on the central, you're here in the East Coast too.
We're talking to someone in the future, Moken. How's that
So
make you feel?
so make that way. Oh, too late. It's
I
11
talk
12.
to
We fucked out.
I
Lost out.
talk to somebody in the future every day.
Anywho,
My sister's in the future.
so what's going on, guys? What is really going on?
Nothing.
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 No.
Nada.
I'm enjoying this nice new monitor.
Yep.
Figured out how to use my controls.
What do you mean your nice new monitor? What the fuck? Where's mine you promised?
It's just a little button on the mic.
Oh,
It makes it so I can hear myself.
okay.
So I can tell whether my voice is real low, like this.
Hey, you're still coming in next week, right?
No.
What?
No, that'll be a negative.
Why?
So I'll be shipping those things. He said somebody else because they're already going to be in Chicago for other business.
Oh,
So, which for that, for Willie, that sucks for him too, because if they would have just sent me out for the whole thing and to Chicago
yeah, you
and
could have hit three birds with one
yeah,
stone, Moken, me, and
right?
then Willie.
Yep, exactly, man.
you know?
2 days of work, 3 days of travel. That would have been my whole week.
Yep.
Would have been a productive fucking week.
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Instead, I'm just going to ship it, so don't worry about that.
Awesome. Did you find that Note 10?
No, I hadn't even looked for it yet.
You better get on that.
Yeah, right.
What
Dude,
the
I got
hell?
literally boxes of phones. I could just grab one out. I'm pretty sure that's where the Note 10 is, but I'll wait.
I'll wait until the
Ship it.
day I ship them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And instead of being pissed off
And
the
then
day
I'll find
before
it.
because you fucking overlooked it 500
Then I'll
times.
then I'll plug it in and give it a 30% charge, so like it doesn't come completely dead and doesn't blow up, and turn it on and see that I haven't reset it yet, and then then it'll sit there for another day, and it'll be Wednesday before shit gets shipped out.
Wow. That's fucking
so,
hilarious.
so dependable. We're not professionals, folks.
Yeah, never.
At
Now,
anything.
you want your medical equipment fixed though? Yeah, hit me up.
Yeah, he's
First
good
day
for
of
that.
service, $3,000,
Yeah.
$500 a day after that.
Yep.
I don't have no medical supplies.
Damn. How many doctors are out there watching, y'all? Come on, hit me up. I'm trying to go independent. If my
He's trying. He's trying.
if someone
I,
from my job
I,
sees this,
I don't think
I'm
right
not moonlighting.
now we have any.
It's just
We
a
might get
podcast.
some
It's
in
a
the
hobby.
future.
I don't get paid for this, y'all. It's not moonlighting. So don't be telling my CEO and get me fired.
Oh shit.
It's kind of like if I go to a fucking stand-up comedy club and not get paid to do that. It's just a hobby.
It's just a hobby.
Although I would pay to make Joe Rogan laugh, that doesn't mean
Oh yeah, did you hear
like
about all that?
that I'm
What?
spending money, not making money.
I seen like I don't know 3 polls on X yesterday, and it was would you watch Joe Rogan or would you listen to Joe Rogan and Elon Musk talk about the wasteful spending?
Well, that's a definite yes. I mean,
Well, yeah,
well, right. Why would they pull you on that? Like, as soon as you put, would you like to hear Joe Rogan? It's like, yes. It doesn't matter what the topic is, because no matter what the topic is, he's probably going to have somebody there who knows a shit ton more about it than he, and he's only going to question them when something sounds like bullshit.
right.
So, like when Neil deGrasse Tyson was on there, he questioned his ass so much. And who was the CBS doctor that came on after they tried to say he was yellow and ivermectin was a horse drug only?
Do
Was
what
that
now?
Dr. Oz? What
Called
was
who that?
Doctor Who? Dr. Oz?
Called who what?
Joe Rogan. You don't remember all this shit? The
I
ivermectin
remember
thing?
fucking goddamn Howard Stern, that fucking
Okay.
little
Joe
prick
Rogan got
bastard.
COVID. Joe Rogan got COVID, and he publicized his COVID experience. And
Right.
like he took ivermectin, a bunch of vitamin E, a bunch of other
Hmm.
vitamins, and then his doctor gave him a shot of monoclonal antibodies. He was literally working out on the day that he was sick, and he's like, "Man, I feel like shit. I feel like shit." And then the next day, he was jogging through the fucking woods. And CBS took this video of him jogging through the woods and like put a yellow filter over top of it to make it look like he was like suffering of
Uh,
some kind of
jaundice.
jaundice or something. And then they said, this is what horsewormer does to you. And it's like, what the fuck? And then the FDA put something out about seriously, it's for horses, folks. And it's like literally they attacked Joe Rogan and ivermectin at the same time.
But you know who they didn't attack?
Hmm.
Who took ivermectin and
They didn't say anything when
monoclonal
Trump took it.
antibodies? You know who they didn't go
They didn't.
after?
They didn't say anything when Trump took it, along with hydrochloroquine, and they didn't say anything about it when Biden took it.
Right. You want to know who? Yeah. And they didn't say nothing about Mel Gibson, but you want to go after Joe Rogan.
Well, because they already know better than to go after Mel Gibson. When he made Passions of the Christ, everybody tried to cancel him, and he just gave them all the fucking middle finger. Like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
you guys. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
the next, it's literally the next century, and we need like a modern version of this story because if anybody wants to watch a story without reading the book, they gotta like watch these 60s, 70s garbage that looks like Monty Python fucking made the special effects. So, you know, I don't know. That was a good movie and stayed true to the script. So, and a lot of people hated that. They tried to call him anti-Semitic for that, and it's like, no, he just took this book and made it into a movie. He didn't change things around to make you feel better about yourself. You know,
Right.
so
I mean, it is what it is, bro. There's nothing, you could hate who you want to hate, and you could say you disapprove of what they do or think or say, but the bottom line is this right here. maybe not today, and maybe not this decade. But one of these times, you people out there are going to say, fuck that person, fuck this person. And when shit hits the fan, it's going to be that person that saves your ass.
Well,
Yeah,
now wait a minute.
well, could be. Probably not in my case. Like, my loved ones, we already got our bug
No,
out
I'm not
plans.
talking about loved ones or nothing like that. I'm talking about these SJWs, these social justice warriors.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I'm
these
not up with the Z Nation
these motherfuckers
and the
that'll sit
acronyms.
there and act like all white people should feel guilty and give black people everything or give
Well, that's
Hispanic people everything. Those type of people, man, when they sit there and say, "How can you be a Trump supporter? Or how can you back the Republicans? Or how can you back this and back that?" You could hate me all you want, but I'm gonna tell you what: if some shady ass bullshit's going around, I'm gonna be the first to save your ass because you're not gonna know what to fucking do.
I don't waste much time on the thought of it because those people are bots and they're echo chambers for a narrative that's meant to divide us.
Yep.
So I don't pay much attention to them. Like that's part of the Great Reset is throwing those dissensions out there and making people divided on dumb shit. Mm. And those social justice warriors you're talking about, they're
Hmm.
brainwashed and they're tools to spread uh, that divisiveness. But when you look at people who are in your close proximity who could possibly identify with that group, nobody's actually like that in real fucking life. They're just worried about doing their own fucking thing and living their own life. But for some reason, these social justice warriors are being promoted. They're being lifted up. They're being paid. You know, it's like Dylan Mulvaney didn't get propped up just by pure fucking luck. You know, there's money behind his rise, and what's fucked up is like his audience is like 14 to 20-year olds, which is messed up for what he's putting out there to begin with. But anyways,
Right?
He looks like a 14-year-old.
like
He
that's his audience. But then, even though 90% of his audience aren't old enough to drink, he gets a fucking sponsorship for Bud Light.
and then was called Woman of the Year by Bud Light.
Right. Like,
Yep.
so, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. I don't know where the money came from and the choices that were made, but that's the kind of answers I want, the questions I want answered before I would like follow along with Chris, whatever Dana White and stop boycotting a beer I never drank to begin with. I'm boycotting Bud Light. You don't drink.
So
Exactly.
I got a story. A woman in Detroit with 4 kids begged and begged and begged and begged for the state to help them because they had lost everything. And they begged the state for help for months and months with no response. She was living in her van with her. She
Down
had
by the river.
two of the 4 kids with her, and they pulled in a parking garage, parked the vans, get some sleep. This happened like 2 nights ago. She had woke up to find her 2-year-old and her 9-year-old dead, died of hyperthermia, and this and I forget who it is, but somebody in human resources or something like that is doing a big giant crack down on the whole system on why they didn't help. Why they didn't help? Here, let's find out. You took it away from the Americans and gave it to illegals. I would start there.
Yep.
I would start with that policy. You know, that's what I would start with. You took the help away from the American people and gave it to illegals. Bottom line.
But they just announced recently that $1.9 trillion of what went to Medicaid for the last 4 years actually went to foreign Medicaid and Medicare for foreigners.
Oh, I already know this.
Not
It's two
just
point some $billion of
and
Medicaid went
and that's
across seas to bogus
yeah,
payouts.
and that's not counting the free Medicare they gave to the people who were trespassing here. So, excuse me. That bull got harsh as it burnt down, man. Maybe I shouldn't have gave y'all that shotgun you couldn't even enjoy. Hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, or maybe it's just a cracking on Dave got my throat kind of dry from laughing so much.
No.
Yeah, there's room for more. Come on back from the green room. So, I don't know. Samson came out with a new song. Have you guys ever heard Samson?
Yep.
There's one song he did during the middle of COVID that I really liked a lot. And I think it's his most viral song. But
84 of Biden's pardons are unconstitutional, null and void because the people he gave them to had not been charged with a crime. So that means Dr. Fauci is free game, baby.
is that an official ruling or something?
Yeah, the Ninth Circuit federal court judge said so.
Ah.
Good.
So maybe he shouldn't have done them in the last minute. So he could have figured out how to do them right, you dumbass. No, I mean Fauci deserves to pay for what he's done. I don't think he
Yep.
should be the scapegoat. He's not by any means the one who was making the choices.
No, but I think he's
Uh,
the one that brought it over.
He's
Who?
definitely, yeah, he's like Ghislaine Maxwell. He's like complicit in implementing these things. But I just don't think he's the top of the pyramid. I think they need to dig deeper, you know, and that'll be interesting.
Yes.
So Miggy was answering questions earlier about how can I make weed legal in my state. Well, it's already
Yeah.
legal in my state, unless you're gonna
It
tell
is
me how to get.
recreational and medical legal in my state.
I
Yep.
can't grow in my state yet, but I can smoke. I'm a patient.
Yeah, I don't think I could grow in my state
I
either
have a
yet.
history.
You can, but you can't have a Ford card.
Oh, fuck you. I don't need a FOIA card. It's unconstitutional. Illinois federal judge said so
Well,
just last week.
there again, therein lies one problem.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. You're still on.
If state law goes against a federal law, which one takes precedent?
Right. Which one?
Well, it's being appealed right now.
Yeah, so which one do I have to abide by?
Well, the
Do
Supreme
I have
Court,
to
if the
abide by
Supreme,
the state
no,
law?
the state law is null and void at that point in time due to the fact that it's unconstitutional to ask a person, to say, hey, this is what we're doing. You're going to have a FOIA card before you can buy a gun.
Right.
You know what's fucked up in Illinois? If you're not grandfathered into this, then it sucks for you. It sucks for me But if I want to go buy a box of ammo, I could go buy a box, but I have to wait 3 days before I could get it.
What is that?
Here in Illinois, if I want to buy ammo for my
Oh,
pistol,
just ammo?
if I want to buy ammo for
Box
my
of
pistol,
ammo. You gotta
a
wait.
box of ammo, I got to wait 3 days.
Oh, well, shit. Did you see where they stopped where the FBI actually stopped a fucking school shooting for a change instead of letting it happen?
I wonder why. Oh, I know
Right?
why. Because it's the damn administration we have today compared to yesteryear.
Right. They were on our radar as not sufficient people. Like, as
Yeah.
soon as you have enough like, I get it, it's a lesser crime. But that's the point. It's a lesser crime that protects people. So if you're surveilling somebody who's about to become a max felon and you have the ability to stop it, you should stop it and take the lesser charge. But they still go to jail. Difference is you save people. So that's really good that that's what they're doing now. So, apparently nobody paid for Dave's subscription to watch him eat, so he's now in the green room smashing the rest of his food. So that's what you get, y'all. Nobody wanted to
And
click
I'm
that QR
smashing
code.
this taco too, just so you all know.
Smashing it. Oh boy.
Well, that's what we get.
Right? Oddly satisfying.
I mean,
I don't know. That's not very satisfying so far. Oh, there. Maybe we'll put it in the front center here. That's not very satisfying. That's kind of boring.
oh no, have you done that?
Yeah, it is when you're the one doing it, but watching it is not as satisfying. That's not bad. Okay. It could get better than this, though. Like, come on. Oh, no. 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 No, there's too many fuck ups there. I'm too OCD. That's not satisfying. It's not a clean cut. What's satisfying is where the motherfuckers lay down them bricks down and at like a
Yeah.
weird angle across the entire fucking top of a wall. And then when they're at the last brick, they flip it and it domino effects down perfect. The
Yep.
entire, and then they've laid the whole fucking wall in a domino instant. That shit is satisfying.
I got
Yeah.
something I want to watch and I want to share. Let's get to it.
Well, what the fuck? Then why'd you go backstage?
He pops in for a second. And
I think Dana Marie made a very interesting point in her report there. There are some people who are quite concerned here in Washington in particular that if you take a sledgehammer to the problem, maybe you end up with more problems than you realize. In fact, I want to echo that by sharing the soundbite from Ami Bera. Listen to this, get your reaction on the other side.
Look, President Trump got elected to do this. He's doing exactly what he ran on. I would not do it the way he's doing, but he's taking a sledgehammer to the federal government. There's going to be some remorse here because folks that voted for him, supported him, are going to lose some services.
Some folks are going to lose some services. So there's some concern there. Can you understand where they're coming from, Congressman?
I think it's important to set the entire record straight. We have to shrink the federal government. We don't have a choice. One of the reasons we have massive inflation in the United States from Joe Biden is because he massively increased the size of the federal government. We need to go back to pre-COVID era size and spending levels in Washington, D.C. So that's what needs to happen. And for everybody who's thinking about this service or that service, I want to be perfectly clear. Interest on the debt is now the second largest item that we spend money on. And it's skyrocketing to be the number one item we spend money on in our country. If all we're doing is paying interest on money that we borrow, that interest is going to crowd out everybody's services, everybody's pet projects. The responsible thing to do is get government spending under control right now across the spectrum. If we actually cut the federal workforce by 10%, that saves about $600 billion over the next decade. These are the type of cost-cutting measures that need to be done, because if we don't do the simple work now, there will be much more severe work that's going to have to be done in the future. Democrats won't be straight and honest with the American people about this, but this is why Donald Trump won, because he's bringing common sense reality back to Washington, D.C.
You know, it's interesting
Yeah.
you point something out there about this idea of sort of bait and
Okay, so that
switch.
makes a lot of
I don't
sense,
know. I
though.
hate to put it this way, but there's a lot of gnashing of teeth here
There'll
in
be
the
a lot
nation's
more money
capital
to
and
give
in
out
other
for
places
grants
by
and
Democrats who
loans
suggest, Congressman, that
when we're not
listen,
spending half
we
that
can't have
budget
access
on
to the
overhead
federal
for
treasury.
employees.
We can't, They
Right.
don't want any changes to what's been going on for so many years, and yet, as you have argued articulately, I would point out, this is why we are where we are. Let me share a quick bite. This is Letitia James. She's talking about Doge access and why it is a danger to democracy.
So all Americans should be concerned, and particularly the constituents of the great state of New York should be concerned about a private
You should be
individual, the
concerned. You're
richest
about to
man
be in
in the
jail. They
world,
just indicted
having
you.
access to their personal information. And the question is whether or not they have followed the law.
All right.
Shut
20
up, you
seconds or
fat
so
bitch. You
left.
got
Your
your
reaction
shit
to
fucking
the AG,
canceled.
who herself is under a lot of pressure right now.
Right.
Yeah, this is the
Exactly.
same lady that said Mar-a-Lago is worth $15 million. Tish James doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just talking. The reality is we have to dig
Tish.
into all of the waste,
Yeah, that's
fraud,
right.
and
Don't even
abuse at
grant
the
her the
federal level.
respect of using her
Just last
formal
year,
name.
improper payments were more than
Tish.
$250
Sounds like something you
billion.
get on your fucking. Sounds
Just
like
last
wart
year.
you get on your
Tish
ass
James
or
doesn't
something. I
understand
got
what
a
it
tish on
means
my
to
tush.
actually be able to measure wealth and to measure financial success, because she's the lady that said Mar-a-Lago was worth $15 million. $50 billion just last year use at the federal level. Just last year, improper payments were more than $250 billion just last year. Level. Just last year, improper payments were more than $250 billion. Payments were more than $250 billion.
All right,
Were
all
more
right,
than
we get it, we get it,
$250
we get it, we
billion
get it.
just last year.
How much?
Tish
Wait,
James
I
doesn't
forgot.
understand what it means
I forgot.
to
It's
actually
been
be
too
able to
long. I
measure
forgot
wealth
already. How
and
much
to
was that,
measure
Dave?
financial success, because she's the
$250
lady that said Mar-a-Lago was worth
billion.
$15 million. I mean, give me a
Let me
break.
show
Yeah, a
you
lot
something.
of people saw that and
Yeah,
just
Let me push
continue
you
to
out
shake
of
their
here.
head. Just look at Redfin. Pretty easy stuff. Congressman Byron Donalds, thank you, my friend. We appreciate your
Thank
time on
you,
a
my
Saturday. Best
friend.
of luck this week.
Best of luck this weekend. All right. So watch this shit. Just watch this for a second. All right, catch the names here. We're back in 1985. We're little toddler kids starting school shit like that.
Yeah, I was 5 years old.
All right. So we can see at the top Sam Walton is close to the top there. What other names go? Ross Perot's on that list. Wow. Hewlett Packard, Warren Buffett, and Pablo Escobar. Wow. He made more money while he was in prison than he did when he was a free man, I believe. I don't know who those Yashika Satsunumi is. Is that Nintendo guys up there at the very top still? I mean, we're talking about 80s when Walmart making a lot of track. Y'all, you guys want to do very well in the horse races, man. Come on. Here's Walton coming in third. He's closing the gap between Moore. Oh, he overtook Maury. Oh, he is the richest man in the world. 1990, Q3, Sam Walton. Bill Gates is finally making his way up. Microsoft is starting to become a special thing. Everybody wants their computer. Oh, who else we got here? Oh, so that dude just dropped off. Bye.
Paul Allen, Microsoft.
Falling to insignificance. Oh, wow. Sam Walton off the list just like that. That's what death will do to you, folks. Oh, but the Walmart industry makes it back. And suddenly there's 3 Waltons where one once existed. I guess that was for Biden took away the whole death thing where like we get your money when you die or whatever they were doing.
Oh, one sold out.
We're in the 90s. Bill Gates should be making his arrival on the scene any moment. You know those computers.
Bill Gates is at top.
Oh, he's already at the richest. Yes, right behind Warren Buffett. That's right. He took over when Walton died. Larry Ellison. You notice Larry Ellison just creeping his way up there? Oracle. So it's strange that a person named Oracle was worth that much money and climbing. So,
90, yeah.
so if you guys didn't notice, the Rothschilds all dropped off this list, and that's because the Rothschilds diversified their money behind BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. So you won't see them pop up on these lists because they got their money stuffed in so many fucking orifices that, like, that chick who
Uh-oh.
banged 1,000 people in
Uh-oh.
one day would give them a run for her money.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Look at another.
Louis
Look.
Vuitton.
yeah, I find it ridiculous that Louis Vuitton's
That's
in here.
because he got fucking killed, bro.
Well, did he? Well, he
I think so,
continues to
didn't
be.
he?
Did he? I think he's still alive because
No.
he,
What
like,
was the
this
one
goes
that
all the
got
way up to
killed?
2025, and
Which
he's
one
still
was
on
the
the
one
list.
that got killed
I don't know.
out in front of his house?
Ooh, I don't know. IKEA's CEO is making a way up. You notice Elon Musk, by this time, PayPal was just starting to make its way, and
Yep.
the other businesses that his Silicon Valley businesses were still making money, but they're not even on the list.
Yet.
And then Dell, I mean, 2004 is kind of late for Dell to jump in there. I mean, I remember them being a big thing in the 90s. Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault jumped back on the list. So we're at 2005. Bill Gates has been in the lead for years now,
Yep.
for almost 10 years.
At 50, what?
2006.
Now-
Donald Trump's still not even on the list.
Now, you notice that Bernard, yeah, he's not going to be in the top 10 ever. But Bernard Arnault, he's been floating. Like, he started out near the top. He came all the way to the bottom, and then he almost worked his way all the way back to the top just off of fucking shitty ass purses. Can you imagine that? Aldi's.
Aldi's been hanging in there for a few years.
More than a few of the Aldi's execs. The Oracle one's the one that really
Coke,
gets
that
me
fucking
because
that fucking
Coke, right?
family,
There's going to be two of them up in here soon.
crackpots.
So I don't know what the Lakshma Mittal and the Mukesh Ambani are. What is that logo? Is that a flag or is that a logo?
It's a flag.
Carlos Slim beat Bill Gates off the list. Who is he?
He's some Mexican,
Uh,
probably a drug warlord.
Probably, yeah, probably because Pablo Escobar was originally on here. So the Waltons established themselves as
Bill Gates
again.
and Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, right? Well, I mean, the Bill and Melinda, yeah, that's what they're fucking the
Xbox
foundation.
Came out of fucking nowhere.
The Gates Foundation, they're competing directly with the mafia and the cartels now.
Buy Amazon like fucking wildfire. They burn them.
Mm-hmm.
Mark
Facebook,
Zuckerberg.
Mark
So-
Zuckerberg.
I hate those.
So now-
I hate that.
So
dude.
here we got Google in the mix now. Amazon, Jeff Bezos suddenly popped up here. So this is where you're going to see the most growth because this is significant. Because if you look at the list from up to here, this is old world money, old world empire money. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, companies like that. And now what we're going to see is Bill Gates started off like a new age of rich people, right?
Yeah.
The Silicon Valley rush. So what
But
you're
you
going to
gotta
see,
think, here's the list, ladies and gentlemen, of people who are involved with BlackRock and Vanguard and all them. Bill Gates, Charles Koch and his brother David. Okay. Mark Zuckerberg,
the
Jeff
Rothschilds
Bezos, the
own a huge
Rothschilds,
amount. Most of the people from this list.
any Rockefellers that's still alive, any Carnegies that are still alive, they're all a part of the ultimate machine to make a one world government, one world currency, and have one ruler, and everybody follows their steps, which will never happen in reality. It's a fucking
hope
pipe
so.
dream.
And we hope this is meaning this because if you watch the rest of this, you'll notice that as time goes by, the new age millionaires and billionaires, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Google, they all start to take over the top. Like Bill Gates just steadily falls from this point on, right here. So we still haven't seen the introduction of Elon Musk. We're at 2017, 2018. So, and when they do pop him up here, they give his credit to Tesla, but he was already a multi-million billionaire. He was already a billionaire by the time Tesla was making good money. Koch brothers are still on there. So Bezos is he's unseated Bill Gates for multiple years now. Bloomberg showed up on the list. This is probably when he bought his own media station. Here's the thing, though. Watch. Okay, anybody out there who's like into biblical
Look
shit,
at Amazon just
watch.
fucking
Boom, boom,
Elon
boom,
Musk.
boom,
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 boom, boom,
boom.
boom.
Look at
Watch
this.
that. Hold on. Bye, Bill Gates. Watch this.
Where did Elon Musk come from? We've been watching for 7 minutes. Look at this. Let's watch this again. We've been watching for 7 minutes. We've spanned 40 years. And Elon Musk comes out of nowhere. Again, back to any Bible junkies out there. He comes from nowhere. Watch this.
And watch how fast.
How nobody has done this. Nobody on this list has done what is about to happen right here.
Watch how fast this happens, people. 2020, and here comes the cascade.
Boom,
Watch.
2021 coming up.
Here it goes.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. Wow.
He just comes out of fucking nowhere. And
Within a year.
within one quarter.
Wow.
1 quarter. He fucking
Jeff
snapped.
Bezos is I'm
he
going to
overtook
space.
Jeff Bezos just to do it.
And look, sadly, we still have the
Louis
garbage
Vuitton
fucking
right underneath him.
purse maker near the top of the list. Okay, so yeah, he came from nowhere and just skyrocketed. Boom. And now watch. Ooh, look at the distance. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, what just happened and why? Now watch
Right.
this. Louis Vuitton started making shoes and clothes and sunglasses.
Second
and
richest man in the world.
boom. And here it comes. I thought a Saudi was going to take over. Louis Vuitton took over Tesla.
He took over. Oh, but will it last?
Nope. He said, not today, sucker.
He's like, yo, you didn't even know who I was 3 years ago, bitch. You ain't taking me.
Yep. Bye, Louis.
Coming
And
up on 2024.
Look how fast.
Look, Larry Page just popped up there.
Yeah,
you
out of
notice
nowhere.
We still see Larry Ellison up here. So, this is very interesting for the future here.
The one I don't see on there, which really surprised me, was old boy from fucking Twitter.
The original Twitter guy? I don't even remember his name.
I would have known it if I would have seen it, but I never seen it pop up.
Look at where we're at, man. We're in $500 billion. So, like, we're close to $500 billion already. Twitter was only, what, 3 billion? Something like that?
I don't know. I'm just surprised he didn't even pop up.
No, yeah. And so far, it looks like Jeff Bezos with Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg, and Larry Page with Google are the main ones that followed Bill Gates' lead.
And the only reason why Larry Page is as big as he is because of the military contracts his company got to pick up.
Yep. And did you notice Jensen Huang? His entry into this occurred right around that time during the lockdown where we couldn't get chips from Taiwan. Yeah, it's strange how kind of seems like it was manufactured to shoot this guy up onto the list.
Yep.
So we proceed on. Larry Page is jumping up, Bloomberg, and we're seeing a lot of shifting along the bottom here. But the top, since Elon Musk took the lead, the top has not changed very significantly. We've had
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. Oh no, I'm not done with that. All right, boom. So let's get up to where it is. Boom, right there. So now what we see here is Stargate AI. You know who's involved in that, right? Larry
Uh,
Ellison.
yeah, Oracle.
Right, Oracle. You know what Oracle is known for?
No.
CRM software, verification software for banks and stuff like that. Uh, so, like, if you work at a parts store and you have a parts software, a lot of times Oracle's at the base of it. Intercommunications between corporations, a lot of time Oracle takes care of that kind of shit. Right now, Larry Ellison himself is devoting a lot of time and effort into the Stargate AI. That's where he promised he was going to put in $5 billion of his own money to go towards it. So I mean, he's worth 170, and he's promising to devote $5 billion into making AI a thing that helps Doji and all government management eliminate management from government. So you add that together with Elon Musk's Neuralink. That's a scary future too. Like, I mean, all the old world, new world order people that fell off this list, all the Rothschilds, all them people.
Yeah.
Like, I would almost like, oh my God, which dystopian future is worse? Where like you got a robotic chip in your head that can control you if AI goes nuts, or you own nothing and be happy, eat bugs, and do what we tell you to.
You will eat bugs. Get that, ladies and gentlemen? You will eat bugs.
Eat
And
bugs.
that's just how it is.
Let them eat bugs.
Eat bugs, and be fucking happy you got that. Otherwise, you could be eating tree bark.
And thinking it was a
Bugs.
candy bar.
So, still
right.
danger of the technocrats, people.
Mogan, pick a song, any song, just not underground.
Constitution first.
Just not underground.
Not underground. Why wouldn't you pee underground?
Yeah, like no fucking Tom McDonald, no Dax, no Adam Calhoun, no none of that.
Oh,
ACDC.
that's not
Back to Black.
underground.
I was more thinking Unforgiven by Metallica.
Wherever I may roam. Where I lay my head is home. Yeah. Body lies, but still I'm Rome.
Or pick a song by
Before I play this song,
Jelly Roll.
Somebody save me.
no,
Me from my voice. I've been smoking so many cigarettes, I don't have a choice.
you want to buy Dan singing lessons? Click on that QR code. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been lovely. Another great episode of Gen X and Beyond, and as always, smoking for 20. Dan, only the lonely. Thank you guys for being here with me for another episode.
What?
Whoop.
What? I'm over here.
Dan's over here
Dave,
now.
I'm over here, Dave.
It's over here now.
Hello, what's up? Everybody, peace out. Have a good
All
night.
right, have peace out. And
Good
here's
night,
a nice
y'all.
little song for you guys to go out to.
If there's no song afterwards, you know why. Bye-bye.
Yep. But here we go. Thank you for joining us on Gen X and Beyond.
Whatever you say, Cannon will be held against you in a court of law.